Crypto just made a big buy. Gemini's teasing the XRP holders with their latest tweet. Did you see it? I got you. If you haven't, we'll talk price action. Sailor's buying, but he's not buying a lot. Are the funds drying up? Speaking of the funds drying up, it's red across the screen, and Hodgkinson is giving props to Bitcoin.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Oh, let me move my mic closer. Gemini says next week's looking real coded for XRP. Shut up, Gemini, with your stupid hopium and stupid crappy riddles. All you're trying to do is drum up excitement for XRP. Not because you believe in XRP, but because you make money off of XRP. So fuck you, Gemini, and all the other exchanges out there that are offering crappy service, trying to shill some shit. Now, we're going to talk crypto. We're going to talk red up on the screen. And we're going to talk about my background. Red as well. Why? Well, just put it together. It's because there's red on the screen. I got a match. Now, before we get into that news, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most, so your comments are at the beginning of every video. Miguel Gutierrez is hanging out with us. He says, I love the fact that you don't choose sides, but only the truth and nothing but the truth. That's right. Doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. Doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. Doesn't matter if you're a blue-haired giraffe or you identify as a fucking crayon. I can hate everyone the same. If you're a douchebag, now if you're cool, it doesn't matter what your party is. Doesn't matter what your orientation is, where you like to put your thing, or if you like your thing getting put into things. I'm cool with it. So Miguel, you're right. I don't choose sides. I bring you the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. Greg White's hanging out with us. Says, thanks, Klaus. Great information as always with no fluff. Love the obscure Beastie Boys reference. That's right, I threw it in there. I named the Burrows and I named the Feminitas. Reverend Funky's hanging out with us, a friend from up north, Canadian, eh? Says the market is full on Crimson Tide. Sale on aisle, sale on the whole fucking store. When are we gonna get to the evergreen scene? Yeah, so I can put my green background lights on. Am I just dreaming about a green Christmas? No, we could still get it. We just need the government shutdown to end. That's what's really taking the market down. He ends it with CCB. Do you know what CCBs are? If you do, comment down below. If you don't, you can guess, and you'll probably look like a McRod with it being the wrong answer. Now, what did I do today in between videos? I cut trees down. That's me right there. Check it out. That's me. That's how big that tree is. This is my backyard, and I am cutting trees in my backyard. Yeah, that's how big the fucking trees are. I got a lot of cutting to do. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a better scale for picture. Look, yeah, buddy, getting work done. Bitcoin, 106,631. ETH, 35.99. I might think about putting a big buy in the market here sooner. This shit keeps up. XRP at 231. 8 is at 55 cents. Charles is on the nuts at BTC, but you just want some of that pump action. BNB's under $1,000 while Sol's at 165. HBAR 17.5 down 9.5 last 24 hours. Holy shit. Altcoin season index, don't get me started. We're back to BTC dominance. 23 out of 100. Meaning only 23 cryptos over the last 90 days are beating BTC price-wise. Yeah. Rest of them are deep, deep, deep in the red. That's not good. Hodgkinson says this. Something is profoundly magical about the sitting Treasury Secretary of the United States tweeting about Bitcoin and its reliability. This is what Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said. Earlier in the day, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent sent the market really for a whirl into the pooper when he said there's already some signs of recession poking through the old economy, that some sectors have gone south. This is what Bessent said. 17 years after the white paper, the Bitcoin network is still operational and more resilient than ever. Bitcoin never shuts down. The Senate Dems could learn something from that. Throwing a little shade. But can't I also throw shade at the Republicans who waited to the fucking last minute to start negotiations on this stuff? That's stupid too. You don't wait till the last minute to do shit. No, you get it done proactively. Now, that being said, Charles wants some of that price action. He's not getting it. I already showed you what ADA was. ADA, not looking good. 55 cents. It's really not good at all. Good comment is this. And when is Cardano going to do something besides going down? A lot of us are sitting here saying the market goes down more than our wives and our girlfriends do. Sucks to be us. Actually, it doesn't suck to be us. Sailor strategy kickstarts Moonvember? That's what I've heard people say, okay? Moonvember. Seriously, kick me in the nuts. Give me a swift field goal kick right between the posts and hit me in the nuts if someone says Moonvember. Michael Saylor's strategy added another 397 BTC worth 45 million. Uh-oh, the money's starting to slow. The company's buying pace continues to slow compared to its pre-October accumulation streak. And what's messed up about this is the prices are down. So Michael Saylor does what everyone, he only buys the tip. Strategy acquired 397 BTC worth over 45 million last week at an average price of 114,000 per coin. They're in the red by a fair amount. This brought their total holdings to 641,000 BTC. Damn, girlfriend. Their average price, 74,000. So they're still in the green. Not as much as they used to be, right? Balancer exploited for 128 million across the Ethereum chains. Whoa. Some 128 million in crypto was stolen from Balancer liquidity pools on Ethereum. Crypto's automated market maker Balancer suffered a major exploit on Monday. Yo, that's today. Bringing you the breaking news, even at night. Oh, bro, why are you doing a video so late? Buenas noches and buckle up. Maybe it's early for you. Maybe my fans in Australia, you're like, bro, this is early. I freaking love this. Then it's buenos dias. Balancer was offering its services across multiple chains, including ETH, Arbitrum, and Base. All of those that use Balancer V2 were vulnerable to the attack. On top of this, many protocols have used its code base to build their own products. Oh, shit. This exploit likely came as a result of tiny precision rounding error. No, that's actually a big error. That's not a tiny error. With the BPT price depressed, the attacker swapped into or minted BPT that deflated the value. They immediately converted that BPT under the underlying blah, 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 blah. They exploited something. Be careful out there. Gemini says next week is looking real coded for XRP. I get it. It's the whole inception of XRP, but it's cringy as shit. I'm so tired of these exchanges like, look out. Faces are gonna melt. I saw that earlier. An eGrad crypto post saying XRP's gonna melt faces. Okay. If you mean by melting faces, your face looks like you stuck it next to like a Burger King heat lamp for like 6 hours. Yeah. Cause we deep in the red, baby. But either way, Gemini and other exchanges out there don't give a shit about any of these products as long as it makes them money. So they don't care if it's XRP, BTC, or the Snoop Deal motherfucking Double G. They just want to make money on volume. Speaking of volume, it's insane. Why? Crypto is melting down, so a lot of people are selling. Volume up 100%, 108% technically, to $212 billion. So these exchanges like Gemini are making money. Pretty fucked up. Patrick Butler says, oh God, not next week again. It's always fucking next week. Next Friday. Blah, 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 blah. Ripple acquires crypto wallet and custody firm Palisade. Ooh, Ripple spending money. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of XRP. They sell that XRP and use it for money. And then they use the money to buy shit. Ripple has acquired digital wallet provider and custody firm Palisade. I like that word, Palisade. The blockchain-based fintech company announced on Monday, again, more breaking news, buenos noches, buenos dias, and buenos tardes, wherever the fuck you are in the world. The acquisition is expected to increase the firm's custody capacity, allowing Ripple to better serve its crypto-native firms, fintech companies, and other corporations. I like that. Secure digital asset custody unlocks the crypto economy and it's the foundation that every blockchain-powered business stands on. That's why it's central to Ripple's product strategy. So again, they're focusing on custody, vertical integration. Ripple focusing on institutions, vertical integration, saving them money, making them profit. They don't have to go outside for custody. They custody shit themselves. They bought a whole bunch of rails earlier, institutional juiciness earlier. Ripple making money. Exchanges making money. Hodlers not making money. XRP is sitting at $2.31 right now. The 1 week chart, not healthy, down 12.5%. Day chart, not healthy either, down 8.6%. We've had a little bit of bumperonis right down here in these couple, but we don't know if it's going to hold. It's still way too early. These low candlesticks right here, 226. Yo, that's messed up, girlfriend. Look at this. Zoom out and you're like, damn, we're almost to the secondary low after the nasty pullback on the 10th. Yeah, that gets us sub 220. That's when we rebound and pooped again. So XRP's volume up 167%. So exchanges are making money on people panic selling, making money on people buying. They don't care. They just want the volume, and that's what they're getting right now, 6.5 billion worth of it. But XRP, this is, I mean, like, oh god, this kind of sucks. Yeah, it does kind of suck. Look at this. This is your 1 week chart. We've reached some juicy prices way back here in July when we had crypto week. That same crypto week dealt with regs, but the only real regs we got was what? Stable coin regs. Because it's all about backing government debt. Government doesn't want to back crypto right now. They just want to back stables. Because stables use government debt to back up their stable coins. So XRP and the alts are going to chill out. Wait till we get the regaronis. So until then, until we get a little break from the Dems in the Senate, guess we're going to have a sale on aisle 5, 6, 10, 20. Fuck, the whole store's on sale. It's almost like being in San Francisco during the Rona. Fill up your bags, but don't pay. They're not going to bust you. No, don't do that. They will bust you now. But for a while, it was okay to steal as long as it was under $1,000. So remember that. We did live in times like that. So you want to touch it? Yeah, you can, but this is not good. Yeah, it's not good for the crypto market right now. Look, we just got to deal with government poop sandwiches. And sorry, look at my buddy. Look, he's got his Guatemalan collar on him. How cool is that? I got my dogs all cool Guatemalan collars. Either way, it's rough right now for the markets, man. Like, there is very little confidence right now in the markets. But remember, we're looking at this more of an intermediate term right now, right? For pricing. Long term, we know we're going to get the regs. Long term, we know the economy is going to pull around. But when Bessent is going on the mic earlier saying, yo, we got some problems here, that's going to shake the markets. When Jerome Powell and the Fed dump nearly $30 billion of liquidity in the market, we got some problems. Credit facility alert. Uh-oh, wee-woo. Yeah. So risk assets like crypto are taking a bath. Actually, bathing is kind of cool. Bathing isn't red. I don't know. I don't ever feel like a bad day when I'm bathing. That's kind of a phrase that I'm not going to use. You know what crypto's like? It's like the White Sox right now. Suck. Yeah, we need things to change. The main thing we need to change is we need Congress to work together, which... So I'm just making sure I don't get struck by lightning when I say that. Every time we're like a tree falling or some shit. I know I've been cutting trees today. I probably shouldn't say that. But either way, that's what we need. We need the regs that's held up. We need the majority of ETFs to happen that's held up. We got a little bit of inflation concerns. We got some interest rates being too high for too long, which is going up growth. Such is life. Crypto right now is the White Sox. See, look, you wonder what it was like to be Klaus? Well, guess what? I'm a big Sox fan. The Sox have sucked. Crypto's sucking right now price-wise, so welcome to being me for a bit. Except it's not the White Sox, it's crypto. Pain. I can't escape suck. And our wives and girlfriends are not sucking as much as crypto. Because if they did, I think we'd all have smiles on our faces. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo bitches.